welcome to Presence. Today's meditation will be focused on self. I'm Jess. Thanks so much for joining me today for this brief meditation designed to allow us to get back on track after some time off or a long holiday weekend. I know what it's like. I just got back from vacation, and one of the hardest things to do was to get back into my routine. But the thing that drove me to get back into the routine is knowing how good I felt during the week, knowing that I had prepared for my week. It allowed me to move through the week much more energized and much less anxious. So that's my hope for you today. So let's start off just closing our eyes and taking a few rounds of breath. In and out through just the nose. This will signal to your mind and your body to become a bit more still and a bit more quiet. Try for 2 more rounds of breath. Great. Now that you have a bit of stillness, maybe a bit more focus, I'd like you to visualize yourself at your best self, your most optimal self. How do you feel? What's your energy like? Maybe you feel super radiant, well rested, fit, not just body fit, but also mind and emotionally fit. How do you speak to yourself? How are you speaking to others? Really visualize yourself in every aspect. Now that you have that version of yourself in the front of your mind, I'd like you to think of a few things that allow you to feel your best self. Could be small things like just having all of your laundry done and put away, the house cleaned, the calendar organized, meal prepping. Maybe your workout schedule is all set up for you. Whatever the things are that allow you to feel prepared and your best self, think of those items. They can be big items, small items, but just think of a few. So this meditation isn't meant to bring any sort of feelings of overwhelmed or anxious feelings, right? It's just recognizing when we feel our best, what does that look like? And what are the things that allow us to feel our best? Now that you have those 2 things in the front of your mind, I want you to be super curious and honest with yourself. What are some of the things that hold you back from being able to do those things? Time, maybe others, maybe just energy level. And be honest, right? This is just for you. You never have to share this with anyone else. Oftentimes we are the ones that get in our way the most. So if that's the case, same for me sometimes. Now that you've recognized some of the ways that keep you from doing the things that allow you to feel at your best, I want you to think about some simple ways that you can commit to allow yourself to do those things that allow you to feel your best. Might be going to bed a bit earlier tonight, setting the alarm 5 minutes earlier so you have a bit more time in the morning. Taking 5 minutes to organize your calendar, maybe even putting your phone in another room for a while so that you can give your complete attention to the tasks at hand, so that they might take less time. Totally get creative with what are these ways that you can be committed to doing these activities that in the end allow you to feel your best. These things that you do that make you feel your best, these are our routines, our rituals, our behaviors that are super important to us to feel safe, grounded, stable. That's how we feel prepared and ready and energized to do what's needed to be done, to move throughout our day feeling our best. So now that you have a way to be committed to doing those things that make you feel your best, visualize what it will feel like to get back on track, completing those activities that allow you to feel radiant and energized, prepared, and ready to take on the week ahead. It feels so good, right? Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and breathe out. Take one last moment here with the eyes closed. Really visualize that commitment that you're making to yourself to get back on track so that you feel your best. Thanks so much for joining me today. Be sure to tune in to our next live meditation